Well, Zverev's into his first Aussie Open final. Still as shocked as anybody that Jim Courier will get to work with him.
Look, congratulations. You earned your way into the semifinals. This is not the way this match was supposed to end. I just want to get your thoughts on Novak before we start talking a little bit about you.
No, the very first thing I want to say is, please, guys, don't boo a player when he goes out with injury. Yes, I know that everybody paid for tickets and everybody wants to see hopefully a great 5-set match and everything, but you got to understand, Novak Djokovic is somebody that has given the sport for the past 20 years absolutely everything of his life. And he has won this turn with an abdominal tear. He has won this turn with a hamstring tear. If he cannot continue a tennis match, it really means that he cannot continue a tennis match. So please be respectful and really show some love for Novak as well.
That's well said. Was there, before the match or within the match, did you have an idea that he was struggling to the point that he might not finish it?
No, I actually thought it was a quite a high level first set. No, but I mean, like, of course, you know, there's some difficulties, and the longer you continue playing, then maybe the worse it gets. And the tiebreak, he was maybe not moving as well as in the entire first set. But I thought we had extremely long rallies, extremely difficult physical also rallies. In the tiebreak, I did see him struggle maybe a bit more. But still, look, of course, I'm happy on one side to be in the final of Australian Open. I'm in the final of a Grand Slam, but on the other hand, I'm being 100% honest. There's no guy on the tour that I respect more than Novak. He's been one of my closest friends on tour. Whenever I struggled, I could always text him, I could always call him, I could always ask him for advice. I was speaking to him for hours last year in Shanghai when I was really struggling mentally a little bit after the US Open defeat in the quarterfinals, and he's always somebody that helped a lot. And you know, I wanted it to be a tough 5-set match as well. But, you know, it is how it is. He's won this tournament 10 times, and again, I have nothing but respect for him.
So let's turn our attention to you. So when you approach a match like this, when you know you might have an opponent who might have a problem, what's your mindset coming out here? Does it change the way that you approach the match, or do you come out, I'm going to play my way no matter what?
Well, not against Novak, to be honest. I played him here in 2021 when he had an abdominal tear, and he served 28 aces against me. So, like, well, I have to play 100%. You know, I played probably one of my best sets of the tournament. Now, the first set, and I won 7-5 in a tiebreak while he was injured. So,
but you won.
Yeah. Well. I don't know, maybe I'm not that good. Maybe Novak is too good for the sport. I don't know what to say.
You're number 2 in the world. They don't give that to you. You have earned it. And it's been really fascinating and fun. So many players have brought in outside coaches, super coaches, and you've tried a few, but the last few years it's been all about family with your dad, your brother Misha, and we've watched the changes that you've made to your game, especially your serve has become something that I didn't think was possible. You make over 70% first serves in play, you average over 200K. I'm telling you, it happens every day. I'm not going to jinx you, I promised. I want to understand the change, how you made the changes, because we noticed your ball toss in the last couple of years has gotten much lower. It doesn't go up as high. How did that change come about? Because it's absolutely working amazingly well.
So we're talking about technique now? Or?
Technique, change, technical change, yes.
Well, technique, the number one thing that I changed, it was actually with my brother more than anyone else, because my brother was never a massive server, so he's never a very big server, but he was extremely well with his spots, and he was extremely good at changing it up with a slice, with a topspin and all that. And actually what was happening is I was tossing my ball so high up that I was waiting in that position for so long that I was losing momentum, so I couldn't accelerate anymore after the ball was already dropping. So the number one thing that we changed over the past, I think, 4 or 5 years is lowering the toss. So it's a fluid motion. So I actually hit the tennis ball at the highest spot that I can and not waiting for it to go down. And then I kind of have to wait for the ball. And my serve speed on the second serve especially, it went up quite a bit over the last few years. And if I'm going to serve under 70% in the final, I'm going to blame you for that.
It won't happen, I can tell you. You already had your bad service day. You served 69% in your last match. Terrible. It was awful, right?
That was terrible. That was a terrible serving day. I only served 4 aces as well, so I didn't like that.
All right, let's spin it forward. You've already mentioned you're in a final here for the first time in Australia, for the third time in your career in a major. So that's awesome. And it's going to be either against Ben Shelton, the American, or Jannik Sinner, the Italian. So let's just preview that match and tell me what you're expecting in their matchups. I know, Sasha, you played both of them. What do you think is going to happen in that one?
What's going to happen? Ben is going to serve 240 kilometers an hour, and Jannik is going to return that serve like it's coming at you with your butterflies. So that's probably going to happen. But no, I mean, they're both great players. Everybody who's in the semi-final of Grand Slam absolutely deserves to be there. There's no easy draws. So yeah, I have tremendous respect for both of those guys, and I think it's going to be an entertaining match. Hopefully some of you guys have tickets for tonight because it's going to be fun.
And as it is your third final, what have you taken from your experiences in the first two that can help you in this one on Sunday?
Yeah, it would be nice to win one more set than the first two that I've played. But yeah, I mean, look, Grand Slam finals are always difficult. The two best players in the world are playing on that court. You know, I lost twice in a fifth set, once in a fifth set tiebreaker at the US Open. So I've had my tough losses. I feel like maybe it's time for me to have some luck in the Grand Slam final as well.
We're going to look forward to seeing you there on Sunday night. Ladies and gentlemen, your number 2 seed, Sasha Zverev.
So